Hey y'all, how are y'all doing? I got some new, well, kind of new. I don't know how they look. I wonder how they look. Do y'all like these better or not? I'm trying out new eyeshadow shields. I've tried them once or twice, but they are from Beauty Moon Cosmetics. I've used them for like a couple times. But I don't think I've used them on camera. So I guess that's what I'm asking is, are they distracting or do you like the new eye look, I guess? But other than that, today we are going to review a palette that's been out for a while, but I could not get a hold of for the life of me. And since a bunch of beauty brands international beauty brands are starting to ship to the US again. So excited. We have found workarounds, very exciting. I wanted to review the Letha Cosmetics Adventure Time palette because I think this is so cute. This is so adorable. I feel like they put a lot of effort and work into it, and it has such like fun, bright, I guess, candy colors. It is called Candy Kingdom, so like makes sense. But I was kind of shocked that Lethal at one point was like given free US shipping, and I had to take my chance on this. So I did get it barely before the cutoff for the tariffs. They are starting to ship back to the US. I think there's some stipulations about it. I'm gonna do a little bit more research and probably do a short on it to talk about which beauty brands I have found that have now a shipping policy to the US. The ones that at least were having problems shipping to the US. But Candy Kingdom, Letha Cosmetics, I loved their one palette with the moth on it. That was super pretty. Cannot wait to bust that out in fall. I mean, we are coming into fall. Wanted to play with this. So first off, the sleeve is cute, but then when you open it, this is what it looks like. It's plush, like it's squishy, like you can squish it. That is so cool, in my opinion, that you can like squeeze it and it like, it's plush. I like that. So that's cute. Of course, all the ingredients are on the back. And then when you open it up, like you can tell this is kind of like my first time opening it because all the packaging is still there. So we're gonna take off the plastic. And another cool thing I saw about this one is I've seen the shimmer like pads for the protective shimmer pads for the circular ones, but I haven't seen square ones. So this one has square ones. So we're just gonna dump those out. Let's not dig my finger into the white one because I did that by accident one time. Just like thought it was a shimmer, thought it was like a little protective thing. Turns out it was not. It was the white shade, and I dug my grubby little nail in it, which was so upsetting. Come on. Last few ones. Out of the pool. Wow, these are like really stuck in there. Now I'm scared. Let's see. How can I get these out without like destroying my palette? Okay, I got it off. This is how the palette completely looks. Mixed feelings. I hate that it was hard to get out, but I love that it was hard to get out because at least I know they were safe. But this is what the palette looks like. It is a pastel candy Wonderland Dream, which I love. And I have so many ideas for how this is gonna go. So I think we're gonna get started. I definitely got some ideas. This time I'm gonna do 2 eye looks for y'all. Because I don't think I'm going anywhere today. I was thinking about that, and I realized I was probably not going anywhere today because people are out of town, things like that. So usually when I would go like see people would be today, but since no one's in today, I think we're good. I think we're good to play. So, okay. How we're gonna start is we're gonna start with like some of my favorite colors, and then we're gonna move into maybe some of the bolder colors I wouldn't choose. So we're gonna start with Cotton Candy. Oh, let me get you close. Hello. We're gonna start with Cotton Candy Forest right here. It's this like pinky purple shade. We're gonna start with that on the inner side. They are definitely like, they're definitely gonna have some kick up when you put them in. They are definitely very pastel-y. Yeah, I would recommend a white base for these. But I don't see any like fallout, which is good. But do keep that in mind, that like there is gonna be some kick up. And I know I'm not supposed to blow on my palettes, but I am a heathen. So we're gonna go with this color next. It's called Pup Gang. We're gonna put it in this middle area. I'm gonna see how they blend together with this other pastel shade. Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't see any issues with it so far. Looks like it just blended pretty well with that Cotton Candy Forest color, like as you can see. And let me see, if I go back into Cotton Candy, tap off. If I go back into Cotton Candy, how's that gonna look? Oh yeah, that blends fine. Oh yeah, okay. Blends perfectly, we're good. No worries there. And then, yeah, there's like a lot of kick up, but I kind of expected it from like a, like a pastel standpoint. So, but they are very pigmented for pastels, which I like. So if that is a concern, didn't really have to layer this too much to get it where I wanted. And then we're gonna do Gumball Guardian, which is right here. It's that purple shade. And I'm kind of going for like a Cotton Candy Dream, because those are like some of my favorite looks is to make cotton candy looks. We're just gonna blend that in on the side here. And it seems to be blending with that blue pretty well. We're gonna also take it here in this like outer corner, just to kind of blend with that like lid. There we go. And look at that. That seems to blend pretty well with each other. Like that purple goes into that blue, goes into that pink, which very appreciative that I'm not having to like work hard to get anything to go with each other, which is always a concern. So, and then I think, ooh, okay. So we're gonna go into Candy Elemental, which is right under that Pup Gang shade. It's right there, because it has like pink, but it also has this like blue reflect. Ooh, okay, so warning, some of these are like your more flakier shades, which aren't traditionally my favorite, but not bad. Ooh, wow, that is like, that is bold. Like that is sparkly goodness on my lid. Like, do you see how like impactful that is? Like it is, wow, like that's beautiful. Okay, let's see. All right, now we're gonna blend in the side right here to see if it all goes together, and of course up here. Let me look at my shield. I don't see a ton of fallout, like maybe like a sparkle here or there, but there's not as much of a fallout as I thought there would be. Okay, and that comes off, okay, and the shield comes off pretty easily. I didn't feel like it was tugging my skin like extra hard. We're gonna go back into Candy Elemental, which is that purple shade right there. And we're gonna do that. And just connect from the eye look to the under eye, like that. And then I'm gonna get a color switch because I don't know, I'm actually not feeling lacy today. And then we're gonna go back into Cotton Candy Forest, which is that like pastel pink shade. And we're gonna connect it on the front line. So that is where we are right now. Ta-da! All right, let's get ready for the second side. So let me look at this. I think I got an idea. It might be interesting, so we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna start with this red color, Royal Tart, which is traditionally not a color I would go for normally. I mean, it's got that pinky hue, but it's still red. It's like a bright red. I am traditionally not a a red kind of girl. So we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna put it all over the lid. We're just gonna slowly blend it there. Because I got an idea. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. It's just makeup. I'm probably gonna wash this off later because I don't have anywhere to be today. Today is a day to play with makeup and enjoy what life has to offer. There we go. So we've blended out that red. It seems to blend really well and like moves up really easily. So not mad. And then let's see. Ooh, yeah, okay. We're gonna move into this orange shade right here. Science. Science. I think I put this shield a little too high on my eye. Holy crap. We're just gonna blend that in the crease here. Yeah, I think I've definitely put it a little too high because like I think it's starting to close my eye a little bit. Oh, the lessons we learn. The lessons we learn. All right, a little bit more science. And just blend. We're just gonna blend upwards a little bit. Do 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 do. Who watched Adventure Time as a kid? Like, holy crap. Like, some of the stuff that was, like, yeah, it was funny, but, like, some of that stuff was kind of disturbing, like, if you think about it. I remember an episode that my dad made me, like, turn off because it said something like, kill it with fire out back, and I was like, what the? Like, I think back on that memory, and I'm like, holy crap, this was for kids. So that's interesting, to say the least. It still was a fun show, and I think showed representation that I don't think is often shown, but it was intense for children. For something on Cartoon Network, I feel like it was very intense. Let me see. Okay, I think we're gonna go with Banana Guard next, right there. We're gonna take a fluffier brush because I don't want it to be like the center of attention. But I do want that hue, like that banana hue on it. Let's see if I can actually get it to work in my favor. Because sometimes I try things and they don't go the way I want them to, and that is fine. It is better to have experimented than to not have tried at all. Okay, so I see a tinge of it on the edges. I think she woke herself up. Oh no, she needs to go bark at something, it's fine. She has sensed that something has come upon her territory and now must defend her property. Okay, I think that did what I wanted it to do. Okay, yeah, because it's not like all yellow, but there's like a tinge of yellow and I like that. All right, so now I gotta figure out what's going on the lid. I'm gonna think about it and I'll be right back. All right, so I decided. And I went with this Lake, oh, no, 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 do not fall. This Lake Butterscotch color. And it is, like, look at that. That orange goes so red with that red base. It's, okay, so I usually don't like flaky shades, but this flaky shade's actually, like, I'm kind of vibing with. Like, I'm a little surprised. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the Royal Tart, which is that red shade. We're gonna just connect under the eye. Huh. I usually don't play with reds like this. It's kind of cute. Yeah, like that candy color, like red is like really cute. I don't really play with those, but that's nice. And then we're gonna take a smaller brush. We're gonna go back into Banana Guard because I'm gonna try something. Just a little yellow spice would be nice. Wow, those are like completely different like eye looks on me. Wow. Okay. So I mean, I don't hate. Very differing sides, I think, of this rainbow palette, but they're unique. Like, I like this a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go put on some mascara. I'll come back. We'll discuss a little bit. All right, I'm back. This is with concealer and mascara. I opened a new tube, so now my eyelashes are wanting to revolt, but for the most part, super cute. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love both of these looks so much. I think I've done something similar and just not realized it, but this is really cute. I'm really loving it. Let me see how it holds up while I do the rest of my makeup, and we'll be back. So I'm back. Y'all, I have effed with my camera and now nothing works. So that's gonna be fun fixing. And I also broke a highlighter today, so I'm going through it, but my makeup looks good. Eyeshadow still looks good, so that's a plus. Candy Kingdom palette, solid. It blended well with each other. All the colors seem to mesh. The shimmers are beautiful and sparkly. They've managed to stay on. I don't see any fallout from anything that has occurred. It just looks good. Personally, I love the color story. At the end of the day, it is a rainbow palette, but you know who doesn't like a good rainbow palette? So if you dig rainbow palettes, if you dig Adventure Time, if you dig fun packaging and sparkly, sparkly indie shadows, then I think you will enjoy this. But that's just my humble opinion. All right, y'all. It was good talking with you. Let me know what you have picked up from Letha Cosmetics before. Would love to hear from you. And check me out on Instagram. CAPT_IVATING_makeup. That's captivating makeup with 2 underscores. All right, y'all are doing a good job. Keep doing a good job. I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.